For sorting function, we mean functions that will allow us to sort elements of a matrix. And so we have that last component of this worksheet. And we have three functions. C-sort means sort matrix by the contents of column J. R-sort, so matrices by the contents of row I. In other words, it's going to try to put those elements in rows, column J or in row I in order and let the other columns follow. And then for a vector, we have a function called sort that sorts the vector in ascending order. I have this C2 matrix, and suppose that I want to sort that for columns is following column 3. So column 3 is the 7, 4, 4, negative 4. If you put that in order, that will be negative 4, 4, 4, and 7, negative 4, 4, and 7, and the corresponding rows are like the last row becomes the first row. The second row, because it has the same number, do not change, but the first row ends up being the last row because 7 is the largest number. I could, in order to illustrate this better, I could put a number like 5 here. Oh, I see. What's happening here is that the function C2 has been defined earlier, so I'm going to do Control X here, remove it, do backspace, backspace, click to the right, column. Okay, and then I'm going to change this one, delete 5, and you're going to see changes in here. And you can see right there, the negative 7 is the smallest one. Oh, I'm sorry. The negative 4 is the smallest one. 4 is the next one. 5 is the next one. And 7 is the next one. In terms of sorting by rows, if I want to sort that in terms of the contents of the second row, which is this one, I'm going to keep my minus 7 in here, and then the minus 6 is going to follow. So it's followed by negative 5, 0, and 2. And the corresponding columns follow that particular sorting. In decreasing order of columns or rows, you can use the function reverse that we presented earlier to change the order. So in this one that was ordered this way, now it gets a change in terms of the rows, or the columns, sorry. And so this wait. The reverse function actually reverses the ordering of rows. So the row that was the last one, 377 over here, becomes this one, 377 minus 3. And then minus 7, and then 2, and then minus 5. So that's reverse sorting by columns. If you want to reverse based on what we call the increase or decrease in sorting, we simply take what we program in here, resort. This is just creating a function called IC sort, that means inverse column sort. We're using reverse C sort. It's just a simple combination of function. Sorting in decreasing order based on a particular row would require you to type transpose of the reverse of the transpose of R sort C2 D2, and so that will give you that particular complex function. And you can create a function called inverse row sort by defining this transpose reverse of the transpose of R sort. These ideas could be used for programming, basically, if you ever have to be doing sorting of data in data processing, statistics, and so on. Then the function sort for a vector, let's see this vector v. If I say sort, then it goes from the smallest one to the highest one. A reverse sort will give me the highest one to the smallest one, and you can define your own function isort to produce an inverse sorted vector. And so those are the sorting functions. This is something probably you don't use a whole lot, but it's available if you ever need to do some programming of data processing in SMath Studio. And so for that reason, we have these sort of sorting functions available in the program. And with that, we conclude all the videos related to functions for matrices.